Oh, come on, it's not that far stretch. Kevin Durant going to the Timberwolves does not sound too far off, all right? Especially with the Phoenix Suns not doing exactly what Kevin Durant thought they would. The Bradley Beal trade just is disastrous for a lot of reasons, not just because of Bradley Beal not performing at the level that they expected him to perform at with this team, but also it took away a lot of what they could do with the trade power, and this is why they talked about Kevin Durant even getting traded in the first place. We know that Kevin Durant said no to the Warriors, but there was a interesting team, and that was the Minnesota Timberwolves, who came and said, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And then, of course, it didn't work out, but Kevin Durant was totally down for it. So I wouldn't be surprised going into this offseason if we see Kevin Durant at least have a conversation with the Minnesota Timberwolves. We've seen him and Anthony Edwards. I feel like that was the big kid moment that I haven't seen from Kevin Durant in a while, obviously, with a lot of what he's done in his career. He's been on enough teams where him going to the Minnesota Timberwolves doesn't, again, seem too far off for him to be able to play with a player that he actually enjoys playing with. Not saying he doesn't enjoy playing with Devin Booker, because, again, I don't think he's in Phoenix for no reason. I don't think that was one of his destinations when he left Brooklyn for no reason. But again, because things aren't working out, because it seems like the Phoenix Suns should probably go into a new direction, especially because Bradley Bill has a no trade clause, and that takes away a lot of, again, the trade power to get anybody that would help out in this short term. Kevin Durant is getting older, and I don't think he wants to be on a team that, no, not necessarily is rebuilding or anything like that, but it is a team that feels like it's just going to be in the middle of the pack, which is not a place you want to be, where you're sitting playing. I cannot stand being in the play-in. And of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves side, they went and did the Julius Randle trade for Karl Anthony Towns, and Julius Randle hasn't panned out necessarily. Again, I think Dante DiVincenzo will be somebody that will continue to improve once he comes back from injury. But to add somebody that has such a great offensive arsenal and doesn't need the ball to be able to get 20 plus in a game, and Kevin Durant would help Anthony Edwards out so much. We know everything going on with double teams and how he feels about double teams. He's found his way through, but Kevin Durant would help a lot of that. Let's be completely honest. It just sounds interesting. I wouldn't.